Chris McCullough, young man out of Syracuse in his second year, missing that one, and getting back defensively.
Total control. Frank always looks like it's just another situation.
Boy, that is a big-time steering by McCullough. You'd look good with a hairdo like that.
I think I would.
And here's the flying dunk by McCullough.
The rules changes have made it more of an advantage for the offensive player.
Yep. How about that play? A little taste of the athleticism of Chris McCullough. Almost unguardable. Almost unguardable. Alley-oop. McCullough off the nice pass from Saturansky, and McCullough stuffs it in. We feel like the Wizards are going to win this one. And since that happened and they scored 100 points or more, you're going to get 50% off any online order tomorrow. Chris McCullough in the game, launches.
What a lovely picture you paint.
Unfinished business for Covington, who's bound and determined. Had it blocked. Suffered that facial contusion into the game. Beal got the roll.
How about that? 8 3-point attempts in that series back then.
It shows you where the game has evolved. And again, you've got to be a three-point. You've got to have that weaponry.
Jazz shooting at a 57.5% clip. Just over 2 minutes left. Floater, no. Follow McCullough.
So Washington.
And put the pieces back together, and that's a big credit to what Kenny Atkinson has started to build.
Frazier leaves it for McCullough, who slams it down. 50% from the field for Brooklyn. 32% from three. McCullough, a floater. Difficult angle.
Anticipation.
Here's an alley-oop, and it's flushed in by Chris McCullough, who got a little playing time last night in Brooklyn. Shot, and McCullough pulls down the rebound. Tim Frazier. Nice bounce pass for McCullough, who lays it up and in. Beautifully done.
I get a little love from my co-worker.
Andre, it was really a horse.
Will you give it up?
On those transfers, on those pick and rolls, they've communicated well, and they haven't left a lot of.
Oh, that's a follow slam by Chris McCullough, who just came into the game.
Games, and the Wizards go into Boston to beat Boston. They go to Atlanta and they lose, and now they come home against the Houston Rockets and they beat the Houston Rockets.
Vet is the only guy that kissed on the lips. Yeah, so I gotta like him.
You kissed him on the lips.
Well, it's more him than me. Uh-oh. You look at the teams you have coming in. Miami, you definitely owe them. Atlanta, New Orleans,
for the most in the NBA. But this one is not going to sniff being a clutch game. Solid for Dallas tonight.
Well, you get good guard play. Normally, you're going to be somewhere in position to be successful as Frazier knocks down his second basket.
It's McCullough, and he'll take it and jam it. Young man has overcome knee surgeries in last spring. Prince turns it over, and a leak out for Oubre. Kelly's going to take it in, pump it home with the left hand.
Not the case. Just letting the game come to him, getting everybody else involved.
Chris McCullough, young player out of Syracuse, steps on the floor.
And one of the things from a schedule perspective is they play tomorrow against Orlando. So the Wizards will be catching the Sixers on a back-to-back.